Welcome back, everyone. Oh, you can still feel that bite in the air with what's left of the winter season.
Joining us in this sponsored interview for a few tips to keep our homes warm and energy efficient is Therm from Dominion Energy. And it is that weird time of year.
It is.
Where you don't know if it's going to be warm or cold. And it warmed up a little bit last week, so I feel like I adjusted my temperature. And then I was feeling cold yesterday.
It's like I wake up to snow one day, spring the next day. Yeah, it's a back and forth.
It's so true. So you are going to help us come up with a home energy plan that will help with preserving energy and saving money.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's kind of a volatile time of year, but it really is the perfect time to make some small, adjustments around your home that could really help you save money on your energy bill by conserving energy all year round. This is the right time of year to do it. And of course, we always say the best place to start is by scheduling a home energy plan with Dominion Energy. And the reason is because every home is different. New homes, old homes, there's a lot of different things that could be affecting the conservation in your home, and a lot of little things can make a big difference. So if you schedule a home energy plan, a Dominion Energy expert with years of experience can come to your home and do a customized analysis that addresses the unique needs of your home. You'll even get a printed out report that gives you a lot of really helpful information, like a list of the improvements you could make, how much those improvements would cost, and how long it would take for those improvements to pay you back.
So they walk you through your home?
Yes.
And then you can see, who doesn't want to see how much you can save by doing these suggestions?
Yeah, it's a really friendly, personal experience. And like I said, he's there to give you information. This is something that I feel like when people see it, it seems like the kind of service that you'd want to pay for, because it's someone coming in as an expert to really look at your home. And like I said, a lot of little things can go a long way. One thing I like to encourage people to do is take a look at their windows this time of year. Because on the one hand, your windows are a great source of natural heat, because they're a great way to let the sunlight in on cold days. So I always encourage people to open your blinds, open your drapes. That can help you keep your furnace low. On the other hand, windows can also be one of the biggest sources of heat loss in your home if you have any little cracks around the windows. And that's something that's very common. It's something that's really easy to fix, and it's exactly the kind of thing that a Dominion expert is going to look at when doing your home energy plan.
Therm, I love that they're coming to your home. I live in a new home, and it's still settling. There are some of those cracks that sometimes you don't see, and I definitely think that the windows is a place to look, because it's getting chilly, and I'm like, wait, there's sunshine coming in. Yeah, there's sunshine coming in, but it's really chilly, so I love that that's customized and you're coming in. You have a couple other tips as well, so check your windows, and then also keeping your thermostat at a certain sweet spot.
Yeah, a certain sweet spot is a great idea during those colder months. We usually recommend anywhere from about 65 to 70 degrees, and I also like to remind people, if you're leaving your house and nobody's going to be home for any extended period of time, like you go away for the weekend, you can set your thermostat even lower, so you're not heating your house while you're not there. You can set it as low as, say, 58 degrees while you're gone. And if you have a smart thermostat, you can just adjust it right back as you're driving home. And of course, you can get a rebate if you get a smart thermostat from, you get a rebate from Dominion Energy.
Okay, you talked about the big ones. There are some other things on the list: air leaks, plumbing, electrical outlets in your home. Those are some things that
These are all things that
they add up.
And you don't think about that. Like that air can come in through the gaps in your electrical outlets, through the thresholds on your door. Your pipes have water going through them that can be hot or cold. Pipe insulation can sometimes help. Again, this really speaks to how customized this energy plan is when an expert from Dominion Energy comes to your home with the ThermWise program.
Well, and I want to kind of go back to the smart system, because that is, I always forget, I feel like, when I leave to set it back, and then we're freezing for a couple of hours. And so tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, a smart thermostat is kind of a no-brainer, because you can use it with an app on your phone, which means, like you said, you can adjust the temperature if you're driving or coming home, or you're in Brazil, it doesn't matter. Most people use it to adjust the temperature just when they're in their bedroom. They don't want to get out of bed, and they want to make it a little warmer. It's just a great way to help keep your home more consistent and give you more control over it. And like I mentioned, Dominion Energy will give you a rebate when you buy a smart thermostat. All that information is at ThermWise.com. If you go to ThermWise.com, you can get information for all of the rebates you can get on energy efficient appliances, as well as all of these tips that we're talking about today. These tips and a whole lot more. I also like to remind people, as spring is coming, spring is a very popular time to build a new home. If you're building a home this spring, talk to your builder about how the ThermWise program could help support the construction of an energy efficient home that's going to keep you comfortable all year round.
That is such great information. Yeah. And Therm, you say typically we only need one energy plan, but it might need some tweaking this time of year. So thank you so much. Again, we can always go to Dominion Energy for all of that information. Some good advice right there.
Dominion Energy or ThermWise.com.
Thank you for sponsoring this interview.